it's Rebecca from Tumblr, or RebeccaBaby.tumblr.com. So I get a lot of questions every day in my ask box about tanning and what I do and to do tanning videos. So here it is, everything I know. For starters, in regards to tanning levels and like what level tanning you should do. I started tanning in like March, and I started on level 2, which isn't like too drastic or anything, and I got really dark from level 2. I used it for 2 months. What's important to remember, like when you first start tanning, is to alternate between a bed and the stand-up booths, because a lot of the times in the bed you'll get the little white circle above your butt, or you'll get lines on like the side of your legs, like where the tanning bed, like the bulbs end, like on your butt, like over the, like on the sides, and like on your side of your body too sometimes. So especially when you're building a tan, you should be alternating between the booth and stand-up. The bed and stand-up, because stand-up will take care of all those lines, and it's like a more even tan everywhere. Like you don't have to worry about any of that, and also get like the white out of your armpits if you want, like if you have your hands up on the little things they put there. So my advice is, when you first starting to go tanning and building your tan, to alternate a lot. Right now I've been doing level 3, which is like a stronger intensity obviously, and I haven't been doing stand-up as much because I do have a tan already, so I won't do stand-up because I'm lazy until I start to notice like if I get those lines again, which probably won't happen as often because like I go to the beach and all that kind of stuff. So I've been doing level 3, and the difference of levels is like the higher levels are obviously stronger in less time, and the bulbs are a lot more stronger, and like doing level 4 and 5 is not something like anyone would suggest doing all the time. Like that's terrible. Like you're gonna dry your skin out. You're more likely to burn, especially if you're building a tan. It's just like not a good idea to do a lot. Like I've done it here and there, like level 4 and 5, because in my tanning salon on Sundays they have half off upgrades. So like that's when I've tried level 4 or 5, and like yes, they get you really tan, but you're gonna burn. It's not good for your skin. Do not do that often. So that's what I have to say about stand up and lay down. So alternate when you're building your tan, so you don't get those like bad tan lines, especially since it's summer and you're gonna be in your bathing suit at the beach. Like you don't want that. Like people will know, like, wow, she fake and bakes, and like there's evidence, like it's just not like a cute thing. In regards to lotions, I think it is completely, utterly unnecessary to buy those $80 pretty bottles of lotion that they have at the tanning place. You can get just as good of lotion quality that works just as well from places like Walmart, Target, Rite Aid. Like you can get them online that are like $8. Like there's no need to be spending $80 on a pretty bottle of tanning lotion at all. What I like to use a lot that you can get at Walmart for like $8 that works really well is European Gold. I don't know if you can get like a good view of that, but it smells good, and it works perfectly fine, just like any other tanning lotion. What's important to look for in tanning lotions is that they have bronzers in it, or bronzing, which just deepens your tan. It's not like a sunless tanner that makes you like orange or like makes your tan like fake. It deepens your tan, and like that's what you want to look for in tanning lotion. Personally, like that's what I get, like something that has bronzers. These have 25 times bronzers, which works really well. And the European Gold, I also have like other flavors and types of it, which all like work really well. I've used most of them. And they also have like smaller bottles, like half a size, so if you want to keep them in your purse, like that. The purpose of tanning lotion is to open your pores and allow the melanin to come to the surface quicker, which gets you tan. And like that's the process of tanning, so basically like it speeds it up. And also to keep your skin hydrated when you're in the tanning bed and tanning, because dead skin, if that tans, it's gonna fall off, and like there's no point to that, so it's important to like use tanning lotion to speed up the tanning process, to use the bronzers in it, and also to keep your skin really moisturized. So that, like, I think it's like completely necessary to use some sort of lotion in a tanning bag. Never oil, never like that Sprite oil, because it ruins the beds. You will get kicked out of the tanning salon and you will probably fry. Like it's just not a good idea. As far as your face, if you're very fair skinned like I am, like I'm Dutch and German, I have blonde hair and blue eyes, my face burns. I have high cheekbones, like I will burn all through here. And also I've gotten sun poisoning on my chest. But from tanning, because I was dumb and I didn't wear anything on my face, I went on level 3 when I didn't have a tan once, and my entire face, I got sun poisoning all here. I still have like a little bit of marks from it. It's still like going away, like, and that's like not good for your skin at all. It's bad. It's ugly. I had to always wear makeup to cover it until it healed. It scabbed. Like, not a cute thing. Like, you do not want that to happen. So if you're fair skinned or your face burns easily, I would suggest wearing some sort of sunscreen with an SPF on your face when you start tanning. I even still use it now. I just put it right here when I go tanning. I'm not trying to have that problem again. I use copper tone sensitive skin faces, and it's a zinc oxide sun tanning lotion. Like, you see the lifeguards wear that. Like, that's what it is. It's really strong and it will protect you completely. It's SPF 50. It's hyperallergenic in case you have really sensitive skin like I do. Like, a lot of things bother me. I don't know if you can see it. It really protects my skin there, which is really important if you're fair skinned or burnt. So I would strongly suggest that, because you do not want sun poisoning. It's not a cute thing at all, and it's horrible for your skin, and it hurts. It's not fun, and it does not look cute. So that's what I recommend you do for your face when you go tanning. Another brand of lotion that works really good for tanning is Australian Gold. They have ones with bronzers. This doesn't, but it still works really good. You know, like, it smells good, and it's like really moisturizing. That's why I like it. Also, when you're getting a tanning lotion, make sure it says for indoor tanning beds. Like, you can't be using the oils or outside sunscreens. It's bad for the beds, and it's bad to use on your skin for that. So make sure you're buying a lotion that is specifically for indoor tanning and in a tanning bed. As far as after tanning, you should use like a daily moisturizer after you shower to keep your skin hydrated, which is important because you don't want dead skin cells of tan falling off. Also, some time before tanning, I suggest like taking a shower to exfoliate your skin and get like those dead skin cells off, so your tanning session isn't pointless. What I really like, because I've heard like a lot of hemp tanning lotions work really well, and I saw this line particularly, it's called Malibu Tan, and they're like a line of hemp lotions, daily moisturizers. Some have like glow in it, which will like add to your tan. Some have self tanner, like it'll like build your tan, and some are just like regular just hemp moisturizers, and they all work really good, and they're really moisturizing, which is important. And this is the one I have right now, which has glow in it, and so it like builds your tan so much. I haven't used this a lot lately, but it does work really well, and it smells really good. Like, I like it. You can get this at like Target, Walmart, anywhere, just like the other stuff. So I suggest you use that, like something after tanning as well, just to keep your skin hydrated and healthy. Like, do be aware of the risks of tanning, because there are a lot. You know, like skin cancer. Like, I know a lot of people have seen videos on YouTube. Like, people have sent it to me in my ask box. Like, yes, there are very bad risks to tanning and being outside. Like, clearly skin cancer, wrinkles, all that stuff. If it's worth the risk to you to get tanned, to have a tan, then go for it. If it's not, then don't. Like, I personally, my mom and my grandma are always up my butt about how bad it is for me and how I shouldn't be doing it. And like, I know that. Like, I have had sun poisoning before. Like, my risks are really high to get skin cancer. And I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna stop, like, eventually. But I'm aware of the risks. Like, I know what could happen, what could very well happen. But at the same time, they don't really have as much evidence of things. Like, people are saying, doctors are saying now that there's chemicals in SPFs that cause cancer. So like, if the evidence isn't strong enough for you and it's still worth it for you to go tanning, then go ahead. But also be aware of the risks. And I do know the risks for anyone that like thinks I don't. Like, I know it's like not the best thing for you at all. It's just as bad as smoking, a lot of people say, but I choose to do it anyway. Probably because I'm naive and 18 years old. But also, when going tanning, I suggest using some kind of chapstick on your lips, just because you don't want your lips to burn and you want them also to be moisturized when you're in there. So just throw on some chapstick before it. Also, eyewear is important. You really shouldn't be opening your eyes in a tanning bed. It's not a good idea. So even if you don't have the eyewear on all the time, even though they say the rays can go through your eyelids and damage your eyes, at least have the goggles in your bed or like hold them in your hand and stand up for if you need to like look at something or look at the time. Just keep them there, because it's not really worth opening your eyes in there or ruining your eyesight. It's not. So as far as I'm concerned, pretty much that's all I can think of. If you have questions about after tanning, which is pretty like self-explanatory, all I do is I wear like oil when I lay out, and I wear sunscreen on my face when I go to the beach. Like, that's pretty much it. But if you guys have any more questions about indoor tanning, tanning beds, any of that, even mystic tanning, because I know a lot about that, let me know and I'll do like a part 2 video. But I hope this helps everyone, and I answered the majority of all your questions about tanning and everything. So just let me know if there's anything else you need to know about it, and I will gladly help you. Okay, bye guys.